Hey everybody, so I want to tell you about this product here. This is, full disclaimer, this is our first sponsored review. I was contacted by this company, Sunglife, and they said, hey, we have a new product, would you like to review it? 90% of those, well, until this one, all of those I have declined because most of them want me to buy the product with my own money and then they would reimburse me. And I'm not going to do that. If I'm going to use my own money, it's going to be for a product that I'm already going to buy. And then I would give the review like I did with the chainsaw. But this one, they came to me, I looked them up, I talked to some other YouTubers that have worked with Sunglife before, and they're like, yeah, it's a legit company, because I was really worried. You know, I'm getting it sent to my house, I don't have a P.O. box yet. There hasn't really been a reason for me to get a P.O. box, so I didn't just want to give my address out to random companies if I didn't know they were legit. And some of the companies that work through Amazon, where we ended up getting this from, kind of sketchy if you catch my drift. So I let her know I give honest reviews. If it's garbage, I'm gonna say it's garbage. If it's great, I'm gonna say it's great. Don't expect that just because you're sending me this product for free that I'm gonna give it a glowing and fluffy review, even if it's trash. Because I would expect that from reviewers. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to act falsely for y'all. So she accepted my terms, ended up saying, go buy it on Amazon, but here's a discount code. So essentially they gave it to me. I had to pay like 68 cents in total, which was fine. We'll call that really, really cheap shipping. So I looked up the company. I was kind of hoping it was going to be the weather radio. That is also a solar charger. But she goes, no, this is a new product. We're trying to get some reviews of this before the big summer trips. Well, they're in China, so coming up on summer. But the big fall camping trips happen. So I said, well, okay, sure. Send me the fan. It is almost hurricane season. So it would be nice to have a fan, a battery-powered fan, because that's what this is, in case we lose power. Now, hindsight's 2020. I kind of wish this would have happened a couple weeks ago, because I would have just sent this straight to the Broussards, so they would have some kind of reprieve from this horrible heat. Please continue to pray for southern Louisiana. They have been devastated by Hannah, and they just need all your support. If you want to help monetarily, I will get the Broussards PayPal, and I'll put it in the descriptions. Make sure you say this is for, what'd I say? Hannah. Oh.
I did not cause mass devastation.
Sorry. Hannah is correcting me and saying that the hurricane is Laura. So, anyway, say that it's for Hurricane Laura relief. They will make sure that they set that aside, and it's going to go right to help the people in the Lake Charles area, which was, again, leveled. Like, bad stuff. They were told by their... As horrible as Irma was for us, and we were only without power for what, 4 days, 5 days?
7.5.
Oh, 7.5 days. Their power company said that they could be out for 6 to 9 weeks because they have to rebuild the power grid. I could not imagine, especially with this record-setting heat that's going on. So again, please pray for them, help them out. Sunglife, if you see this and you really want to help, please send some of these fans just out of goodwill to the southern Louisiana Lake Charles area. I know it would be greatly appreciated. All right, let's get to this fan. So this is their 12-inch high-velocity tilting floor fan. It does have a lithium ion. I'm trying to look at the... that's just a bunch of garbage on that side. It's a lithium-ion battery. 12 volts input with a rated power of 15 watts. The USB output. Oh, see, I didn't know this. I thought the USB, this is what I get for not reading directions, because I looked at the directions and I'm like, this is kind of stupid. There's nothing in here that's really telling me anything. So I guess I missed this page. I thought the USB was to charge it from a computer or something like that. No, the USB is actually a charger for like your phone. That's cool. 5 volts, 1 amp charger. I like that idea. Very cool. Learning stuff, and I've had this thing for 2 weeks. Testing it out before I made this review. So, good stuff. It says a 4400 mAh, whatever that means, lithium-ion battery, 12 speeds, all metal construction with aluminum blades. One thing I liked, the box was solid. Sometimes some things you get from Amazon comes in a sketchier container. So when I saw that it was a good solid box, I had high hopes for the fan. So the box was good. I know that's a weird thing. I appreciate things like that. So here's the fan. It tilts. That's basic. There's not a lot extra there. I was a little worried about the fan output when I saw how small the blades were. But then I saw that it's got a pretty deep curve right at the end. So I go, well, maybe it's going to move some decent air. So it said that on a full charge, this came with almost a full charge battery, which I appreciated because I could test it right out of the box. I'm not a patient person. So when I get something and it's got a dead battery and I have to charge it for 12 hours or overnight before I can use it, I'm not a fan of that. This came with a small charge, which I liked. It wasn't a full charge, though. In speaking with the company, they said sometimes it's a full charge, sometimes it's not. It really all depends on my TV's possessed. It really depends on the testing process. If they tested it for a long time, it varies by the tester. So I turned it on, and I was impressed with the amount of air. It's fairly quiet. This is on the highest setting. This puts out enough air that I would test this at school. So I would charge it when I got home, then I would take it to school and let it run for as many hours as it can. The manual says that on a full charge on speed 12, which is the highest speed, it will run for 5 hours. I ran this over multiple days, and that is what I found. Now, to charge, it takes 4 to 6 hours. I found if you want to hit that 5-hour mark fully, and it would actually go just a little bit beyond, you need to charge it for the full 6 hours. If you only charge it for the 4 hours, you won't hit that. It'll stop before 5 hours. And then if you take it all the way down to the lowest setting, which you can feel the air. It's not moving a whole lot, but if you had it on a desk or something, you'd be able to work. You would feel the breeze, and it wouldn't be moving around on your desk, the papers on your desk. This can go 20 hours. So, just going halfway, that's going to get you a full night's sleep if you're camping, or God forbid a storm rolls through and the power goes out. You'll be able to get a full night's sleep and still stay moderately cool. This fan cost about $80. Now, I have not bought a lot of battery powered things. That may be a decent price. If I was just to go out and buy this, I would probably wait for it to go on sale. I would be more comfortable in the $50 range for this, knowing that it is battery powered. But either way, I think this is a solid unit. It's not all glowing, and you'll see why I'm joking here or chuckling here in a second. There are some drawbacks to this. If I'm nitpicking, the logo here this is a cheap logo. It's not an actual like push-in plate. It's just the sticker. So there's a hole right here that's underneath it. The sticker wasn't put on very well. I had to take my squeegee out and get a lot of the air bubbles out. And I mean, this it's just waiting to be pushed through. So there's going to be a hole right here, which gets you onto the inside. So that's not very good. That I show. Maybe they just put so much work into making it high quality that they're just like, we're just going to skimp here. But I figure if the rest of the rig is going to be of decent quality, just go all the rest of the way and put in a plastic or even a metal plate right there for your logo, because this isn't going to last very long. I can just tell you that now. Another downfall, and it's nice during the day, this little LED display. It shows you what speed you're on. We're at 8 right now. Move it back up to 12. And then it also shows how much battery you have left. It's nice for the day. At night, it's too bright to sleep by. So if you take this fan camping, you're going to need to put some electrical tape over it, or you're just not going to be able to sleep very well. Another downside, and I brought this up. I wrote an Amazon review for him. I brought this up in that the battery signal, it never drops below 2 bars. So the fan could die. It ran its 5 hours on a full charge on high, but it only shows the battery is half dead. So I don't know if that's just an issue with maybe this exact unit, or it's the entire fan across the whole line, but the battery only shows half charge when it's dead. So if you're just going by that picture, you're gonna find yourself hot. So that is a downfall too. It gives you a false sense of security. One thing I do like, most other fans, I'm kind of a nerd and I like to clean tabletop fans and pedestal fans and box fans. So I'm always taking it apart, making sure there's no dust or anything on the inside. Part of that is I just like cleaning it. I mean, we were all cleaned the old school mouses, right? Another part is I'm also kind of paranoid of fire. And I think, hey, if dust gets involved in those windings and the motor and stuff, that could catch fire. So I'm always cleaning it. This is totally sealed. Like, there's no place to unscrew to remove the fan blade, anything like that. You would actually have to disassemble this whole housing to get down to it. So we don't have to worry about the dust or anything like that. So this makes it a really good camp fan to go camping, whether you're in a tent or whatever. I'm going to use this most when I'm working outside, whether it's in the garden. Now, they don't recommend this is an indoor-outdoor thing, so obviously I wouldn't do this while it's raining. But working in the garden, working on the car, this is where I'm going to use this the most. And then when we get to go camping, I'll take this to help me sleep, because I don't do well in the heat. So overall, I'm very impressed with this. There are some drawbacks. I don't know if the drawbacks are enough to matter in the long run. Again, some of it's nitpicking, like this sticker. I do think that the battery symbol is an issue if you're not paying attention to how long you're running it. Other than that, it's a solid unit. I would recommend people to buy this if you're in the market for a battery-powered fan. Sunglife, I'm calling you out. You know, let the people know you care about them a little bit, and send them some fans to the Lake Charles area in Louisiana right now. Solid stuff. I'd buy it again. I'm actually going to look at getting the weather radio solar charger just in case we get a storm. It's good to have a weather radio that we have. So I'm going to look at this company for that. I was impressed with them. I hope to work with them again one day. I don't know if they will. They may see this and be like, oh, you trashed the batteries, so we're not going to, offer you to review anything anymore. I don't know. I would buy this. I would probably wait for it to go on sale. It's just a little out of my price range. But again, I don't buy batteries, so that may be a really good price for this type of equipment. I don't know. I'm also cheap, so I usually wait for sales anyway. With this being my first review, I don't know how I should rate things. I'm gonna let you all decide. How should I rate things? Maybe I should do like 4.5 out of 5 candy canes or Christmas trees. I don't know. You come up with something. I'm really into Christmas, which I haven't got into too deep on this channel. Other than, I mean, you see Christmas on Crestline and I've promoted them. But I'm into portraying a certain someone special at Christmas. And so maybe we'll come up with something for ratings for any review I do. You let me know what you think we should do. Y'all be self-sufficient, help everyone you can, inconvenience no one. You have a good day. Bye.